Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention. This is your second reading for April. There is already a reading up for you which might resonate more. So it's a general reading. Just take what resonates, put the rest on the shelf. Some of it may become applicable later on in the month, or when it divinely finds you. These messages are, you know, because they're general. When it finds you, when the algorithm finds you, it might be that in that moment you actually need to hear it. So, right, so I'm a channeler and I use the cards just to guide us through the reading. I've been meditating on your energy for a good half an hour. It's quite heavy energy actually. So what I'm getting for you, Virgo, is the general energy that somebody's on your back. Somebody's constantly on your back. They're testing you. They're jealous. They're just all up in your space, and it's becoming suffocating. I've got the Five of Swords in reversed as the first card, as the overall general energy. And it's like, how many battles can you have with this person before you feel like the battle is over, you know? How many arguments can you have before it becomes too repetitive, you know? Like, if you're more bad than you are good, are you meant to be together? If you're arguing more than you're getting on, is it worth looking at the good bits and just holding on to those, even though the majority of the time you're arguing? That's the kind of energy that has started this reading. You are tired of battle. You have been thinking, with the Three of Wands, you've been thinking about leaving this situation, this toxic situation. You've maybe packed your stuff and left, some of you. I've got the strong energy though that you haven't actually left, but you think about leaving every day. The two threes, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps it's a money situation that you need to plan. You are the Virgo energy, the Hermit I've just pulled. Yeah, so you're looking in on the situation. You're thinking, right, before I go, I need to make a plan. I need to make a financial plan that I'm going to be stable. You know, I can't keep going on arguing like this. So you've been the Hermit. You've tried to take a step back before taking action. The Hermit card, which is you guys. This is your energy. Yeah, so you're taking a step back. Mirror in the Hermit, we have the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups is like, you know, you've got options to make the situation better, except none of them are really standing out to you as an actual solution. Like, you know, there's options, but is there a solution that's got longevity? That is the question. Is there a solution that's actually gonna resolve this problem and give you the strength that you need to carry on? But Spirit's telling me there is a solution. In this Four of Cups, because the card is up the right way, it's like, maybe it's like you've been given solutions in the past and you've spent them and they haven't resolved. So you're running out of hope. But there is, once you've had time in the Hermit energy and you've taken some time and taken a step back, the solution is going to come to you. The Two of Swords is mirroring the Four of Cups here. And that is an energy of feeling like you've been taken for a ride. This is the card to me that means you've been taken for a ride. You've been taken into battle blindly, so to speak, by somebody who is more domineering than you, more aggressive than you, very argumentative, and knows how to push your buttons, Virgo. You've allowed them to as well in the past. And this Hermit energy that you're in now is going to give you the keys to either coming to peace with the situation and moving on, or a way that you can leave and financially make this work for you, because I feel like it's actually finances that's stopping you and has been stopping you for a while. Spirit's telling me there may be children involved as well for some of you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles just come out. Yeah, so Virgo, coming towards the end of the month, when you've got your plan, you are going to be in the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of thought for you to actually get to this situation. It could be that your plan is relying on somebody else. The Queen of Pentacles could be an energy that's coming into your life for some of you. However, I feel like some of you, it is a business plan that you've already been working on that's going to be up and running, and hopefully by the end of next month making some revenue and able for you to be able to like get out of this situation and go full steam ahead with leaving this toxic relationship. And they just flew out there, the Knave of Cups. So there is going to be an opportunity coming up. I always look at the Knave of Cups as a small opportunity that can lead to a bigger thing. So it's like a small fish in a big ocean. The fish will grow to the size of its territory, right? So this opportunity is going to put you in a big ocean as a small fish type situation. And you have got the potential to grow as big as you want in terms of promotions and even like mental health here. I feel like for some reason, like you've been suppressed mentally in this situation, in this loving toxic relationship. There was a lot of love here, and that made it, the devil just threw out, that made it toxic, because, you know, toxic is when, examples of toxic in this situation, how it could resonate with you, is like when somebody can't let go but they also can't treat you right. That is a form of toxic. Or you've been lying to them for ages, or vice versa, and they've caught you out loads of times, or you've caught them out loads of times, but you carry on, and then when another lie comes up, you argue about all the lies that have ever been told. And it's just, you know, one of those things where you're bringing up the past all the time and you're not able to look forward. Well, the devil has come out in reverse, and I think this opportunity that's coming, because it's mirroring the Knave of Cups, which is the big ocean and the small fish opportunity. This opportunity, the amount that you can grow in this situation, this situation is going to depend on if you let go of the toxic energy. The toxic energy could be that relationship, but I feel like you've already let that go in order for this opportunity to come up. I feel like the toxic relationship, the toxic energy, excuse me, is the relationship you have with yourself, in terms of perhaps a bad habit that needs to be kicked as well, something that wasn't helping. Like when you were in the relationship, I feel like you had a escape mechanism that wasn't actually physical. So like perhaps drugs, smoking weed, drinking a lot, vexing out, just like proper vexing out on people when things didn't go well. Either way, whatever this toxic energy is that didn't help that relationship that you were in, or that was formed from that relationship, that also needs to be kicked. If this relationship's going to be kicked, then so does this toxic trait, in order for you to grow to your fullest potential in this new opportunity that you've got ahead of you. Something's telling me though that this is quite a lot of change you've got to make. This Hermit energy in the end of the second week of April really needs to be taken seriously, because you've got a lot to think about. You've got to think about the fractal of you that's been created in this toxic relationship, because at the same time as you leaving this relationship, you've got to make sure you leave behind that person that was created in order to survive this situation. And you're going to feel like with this devil energy in reverse, when you've come to the realization of this person that's been created to survive this situation, you're going to feel like you're just sort of spiraling, because, you know, shadow work isn't pretty. Healing is not pretty. And finding yourself again after having been lost in something toxic is also pretty challenging. So you're going to feel like you're in a bit of a downward spiral. We've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed, and you are going to have to step down into the dark side of you in order to actually come back into the light side of you. So to realise that them traits that have been adopted, it's going to take some time for you to recognise them, and not to have identified yourself with them, Virgo. Like, so, okay, things that, so, okay, let me give you an example. In this toxic relationship, I became way angry quicker than normal. I spoke to this person in a really low vibration, swearing all the time, shouting, and this isn't how I've ever been in a relationship before, and it's not how I want to be in a relationship again. There you go. So that's an example of a fractal of a person that was created in this situation. You know, how did they bring out the worst in you, or how did this situation bring out the worst in you? Let's not go blaming anybody. Let's just realise exactly who you became, and make sure that you don't continue to become that person. Disown those traits that you don't want. We've got the 3 of Cups reversed, emptying the demons from yourself, the demons that you may have taken on during this time. They could have been sexually transmitted, or they could have just been traits of you that appeared during this time. We've then got the Knave of Wands. This is you coming back into your power. Towards the end of April, you are coming back into your power, Virgs, and I'm really happy for you. You're going to get your magic back, but there is going to be a, what do they call it? Basically a lot of shadow work before you get there. I think that's a really nice card to end it on. The Knave of Wands in the picture looks so smug and happy. However, he looks like he has been to battle. You've got to realise the real person that you're in battle with here. I've just pulled another card because it flew out. The real person you're in battle here is with yourself. We've got a lot of knaves on deck. We've got the Knave of Cups, the Knave of Wands, and the Knave of Swords is what I just pulled out here. There's a lot of player energy. The knaves to me are game players. Whether they're playing with money, playing with emotions, playing with magic. I feel like at one point you looked at this toxic relationship as a bit of a game. However, it's starting to take its toll on you. And yeah, you're going to come back into your power. You're going to realise what battles are worth fighting and what aren't. What is not worth fighting for, Virgo. Because while you're putting your energy into the negative stuff, that's what you're going to attract in life. Oh, angel card that just flew out. Healer of action. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Yes, don't forget that. You know, handling people with grace. You don't have to mirror them. If they're acting like an arsehole, you don't have to act like one too. You can just be like, okay, cool, you want to act like an arsehole, I'm going to keep my frequency high and rock the fuck on. Okay, this one, Ace of Emotion. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your heart being open. Lovely. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to pull a card from the multiversal deck and see what that's got for you too. So, Virgo, I mean, maybe running away and leaving the situation isn't the answer for you. Maybe it is just realising that arguing over old ground is not the way forward. However, you're going to know after your Hermit energy and your time of reflection. The card I just pulled for you is I surrender to a power greater than me. This is a lovely card because, in a way, Virgo, it's out of your hands. And you're just going to go with the flow of what really does feel right. There's only so much you can take, right? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Ooh, I like that one. What is out, what is in, what's above, so below. I think that card is telling me, Virgo, that this devil energy that is in reverse here needs to be shook before you are going to come to a positive solution on this. So rather than thinking this whole toxic relationship you're in is because of the other person, I feel like you're playing your part in it too. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. There'll be other reads during the month, so subscribe and like, and if you want a private read, hit me up.